Alright guys, hey, it's round 2, turkey time. Welcome back, G Money.
What's up?
We had a morning this morning. Some things happened, some things didn't. We've taken a little bit of a break from turkey hunting just due to life. You know, work and school. We're not going to talk about last weekend. Last week was a little bit of a debacle. So this is the second time we've been able to get out. And went back to the spot. The close spot. There's a lot going on in that spot. We talked about that last time. But we decided, we both decided kind of independently we'd go next bridge over. Had some problems with some access. Some forest road gate was closed for no good reason. So we were hoofing it. And we hoofed it a lot today. I think we probably were 7 or 8 miles into this turkey hunt today. So that's good times. The second ridge over. What'd you think about that whole experience, Garrett?
Good. It was kind of difficult to get to, but I guess that's what made it so good because there's lots of birds over there.
Yeah.
It was a really good spot to go.
Hiked up probably 3 miles. Probably took us 3 miles to hike up on the ridge road, and then the main road where it connected back again. And then there was no trails, no roads, no trails, all bushwhacking. That's I have to apologize. I've told Garrett that I've been down there before, and I told him it was the worst day of my life. I guess I figured I had to relearn that lesson, relearn that today, or teach my son kind of what pain is. I don't know. It was a really tough hike out. No trails, side hill, just a brush-choked hellhole. But before that, we had some fun. How did it start out? So let's start. We're at the top of the ridge before we're going down, and we're hearing a gobbler, huh?
Yeah. We didn't really call as much this time because it's later in the season, you know, but they were still gobbling. So we were kind of hiking down this ridge, started hearing a few turkeys, and so we started to pursue them. We got like to this big drainage where there's a river at the bottom. We're like trying to get down there because we hear them by the river. So we're hiking down, trying to make it to the water, trying to see if there's the gobblers down there. And then we thought they were on the other side, so we crossed the river, went up a little bit. Then we hear a gobble again, but it's behind us.
We stopped at a meadow on the way down. We had a little bit of a calling session. I think we called in a 10, and it started to putt as it flew away. So I know that sound really, really well. When we left, we kept hearing this one gobble, and it seemed pretty distant. So we decided to go at him, right? I'm like, we just need to go straight at that thing because by this time it's probably 9 o'clock in the morning. It seems like it was bouncing back and forth or something because we could not really locate that just from hearing it. And that freaking gobble's coming from back where we were. It just was. So I said, well, if they're chasing us, why don't we just sit down and call? And we just shoot across the canyon. It was maybe 50 yards, you know. If they would have come down to the water, it would have been a 50-yard shot. We kept calling, kept answering, right? Well, let's go back at him, man. Like, why not? Let's go right back at that guy. I was tracking our movement because there's no roads, no trails, no nothing over there. It's just bushwhacking, like I said. Get set up in this one spot, just being kind of a clump of trees, right? You ended up getting prone on the ground, and I was calling answer, but he just wouldn't come down. He just hung up, and we didn't really understand why. The whole interaction with that turkey was like an hour and a half. Like, he was engaged with us.
I just knew that if I wanted to have a shot, I'd have to go right at him. Like, he wasn't going to come to us. So yeah. I was trying to work my way around. I ended up trying like 3 different angles of trying to get to where I thought he was. And I finally got to the angle that I chose, and it was just so thick.
I figured out why he wouldn't come down.
Yeah,
it was so thick. It's like a jungle in there. Like, I'm not even kidding. It is so horrible.
Yeah.
There's these bushes, I don't even know what they're called. They're probably called bushes from hell. And there's scrub oak, and there's deadfall everywhere. Like, he was gobbling on different sides of us, right?
Yeah.
So he was actually trying to come down, but he just couldn't get through. Like, it was just unlucky. There was no connection, right? He was trying to come to us. We were trying to go to him. It was just not, it was not in the cards today. As we were hiking out, we saw his tracks on a snow drift, and they were fresh. Like, they were fresh.
I think he went another ridge over.
Yeah.
Because I think I heard another maybe 2 or 3 turkeys gobbling with him, and they like kind of started to sound more distant and distant. So I'm thinking another ridge over is probably where they went.
Yep. Yeah. So that's what happened. That's the end of today's update, today's vlog.
Yeah.
I guess next time we got to go another ridge over.
Yep.
So stay tuned for that update, guys. We'll catch you later.